What are we going to know about you and your 2024 plans? Obviously, talks are still going on now. I know you've talked to some teams. When do you hope to have something settled for you? Or are you close to deciding where you're going to ride? Or can you give us any info on that?
Yeah, it's a good question. Right now, I look like we retired. I don't have anything. I don't have any offer for next season. So I think retirement and
Stop it. Come on.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, just nothing. Well, there's got to be some things going, I'm sure, but yeah, nothing signed.
Yeah, not that much going on, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question for you about your concussion and your injury in Supercross. Really scary stuff, isn't it? Like, I don't know if you've had bad concussions in the MXGP days or anything, but like, it affects everybody differently. Some people can take a hit and, be back on the bike in a week. Others, you get light sensitivity and noise sensitivity, headaches, all that. Like, it sounds like yours was a bad one. Those are scary, man.
Yeah. What's crazy, like, for me, it wasn't scary because it's like, to me, almost like I blinked my eyes and I was from crashing to in the medical tent.
Okay. Yeah.
So I didn't really feel or it didn't really hurt. To me, it was like I just blinked my eyes. I didn't really see the time going on. It was, and it's only after when I saw my team, my wife, the people asking me if I was fine. I was fine, and it's just like after a few days after I realized how bad it was. But yeah, when it happened to me, it was super easy to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course, I had bad symptoms after, and I couldn't really feel it because we motocross guys, we always hurt. Every day we crash and we had small injury or whatever, and we feel like it's normal, so we keep going.
Yeah.
So it was exactly the same. I had a little bit headache, a little bit trouble vision and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I hit my head. It's gonna be okay. So I rode again and crash again. Probably because I was not feeling right.
Yeah.
And then I decided to really work on it and make sure everything was fine, and it was not. Lucky for me, I found some really great people in Europe, and I think to me they are the best in the world. They're working on concussion and everything that's going with the concussion for athletes for many years now, and they treat it like a real injury. And I learned so much, and it was bad. I think if I didn't meet these people, I would have never been able to be normal again.
Really?
Because,
wow. Okay.
I really had to follow a very strict protocol, and we have to do some brain recovery, eyes training. It was very interesting, but I'm glad I did it, and I hope anybody in the sport that will have bad concussion like me can ask me, and I can provide them where to go if they have this kind of problem, because it really works. And the doctor I met over there, they really explained me that many athletes in the world, they're like me. They think it's nothing, just a little bit of headache or something, but it can be bad. And if you crash again on it can be even worse. So the head is bad. It's a problem when you hit it. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure. And we've seen so many motocrossers over the years get knocked out cold, and then 7 days later they pass the Alpine Star concussion test and they're on the track, and you're like, whoa. Again, everybody's different, but yeah, it's scary stuff, man, for sure.
So what's crazy, I did that concussion test it's not really the concussion test. They make you do a physical test before the race.
Yep.
And so I did it, and I made it at Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
But I talked about it with the doctor because they made me do it again a few weeks later in France.
Yep.
And I failed it.
Oh,
and so they explained me that it's because of the adrenaline of going racing, and you want to make it so much, you put so much energy, and you want it to do it so bad that's why you make it.
That's why you pass. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they explain me so much things, like you said, it's not normal when someone has concussion and 7 days later they race. It's not normal. I think our sports have a more can progress more on safety on this side.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, phone call for Dylan from Trevor. Hold on, one. Trevor, what's your question for Dylan Ferrandis?
Dylan, I know you said that you're not happy right now because you're not winning, but earlier in the year you were having some great battles with AP. You'd come off the track. You guys would both like hug. Obviously, there's a friendship off the track with you guys. How much were you enjoying just like being back and being able to race him? And obviously, you're not happy that you're not winning, but you still seem like you're having a good time out there battling.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish on the podium, it's still great, but no, I'm not really having fun. That's for sure. Not winning. It's like really something that I need to work on it, but I think it's too late. I'm too old. But yeah, it really like when I don't win, yeah, I'm just like I hate it so much.
You are, yeah,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah,
you made
but,
a.
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm
AP,
sorry.
with AP, we've been teammates since I moved to the US, so I know him. I know him pretty good, and yeah, I mean, everybody's friend with AP. You know, he's one of the nicest guy in the industry, and it's difficult to not like him. So yeah, for sure, when we had a big battle, it's always good to have some respect. And also, I know he was in my rear for long moto, and he probably hit a lot of roots, and I know how hurt he is. Or yeah, like. It's not really nice to feel the root behind someone, so especially behind the Yamaha 450. So yeah, I was kind of congratulate him for being such a good competitor because he was trying hard and didn't make it. But yeah, he was still doing a big fight with me. So it was. I mean, I still like fighting every guy on the track, and we are still racers. So we like that.
Yeah, Dylan. For people who don't know, Dylan made a podium in Supercross this year, or whatever it was, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm happy, but I want to win one of these." And I'm like, "Yeah, what a great ride!" You're like, I want to win." So that's the way you are.
He's committed, man. He's committed.
That's the way you are, Dylan. Like you're never, you definitely aren't like super stoked on a third or whatever. You know what I mean? So
yeah, just when you taste the win, that's the best feeling in the world. So you get addicted, and it's a drug, and you just like. After when you taste the first place, the second and third doesn't taste the same. So yeah, difficult. I wish I could enjoy it more because even for my team and my wife, like sometimes she's like, "All right, you need to smile." Like it's not good, you know. It's bad for me. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, try, but I just don't like it. So yeah, that's what.
Any French MXDN talk at all for you? Anything brewing? Are you on a short list or anything? Is it too early?
I mean, if there is a list, I think I'm on it.
Okay.
Because I probably deserve it. But like I answered this question at the press conference after Red Bull. Someone asked us, asked all of us, and I said for me, I need to first. I need to finish this championship, the outdoor championship, and be focused on it. And then also I need to know what I'm gonna do next season. You know, MX of Nations, especially when it's out of US, it's you have to plan it. You have to make sure you're ready for it. You need to recover from it. So it depends on what you plan to do after for the season ahead. It can be a problem. So I need to know what I'm gonna do next season, and then I will know if I do the nation or not. But yeah, for sure this season it's in France, and I never did Motocross of Nations in France, so that would be a great experience and probably something I would like. So
I think that might be the most insane. I've been to 20 Motocross of Nations. That Ernée one might be the most insane one I've been to. You know, it's just nuts.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with it being in France, like I feel like when it's in the U.S., a lot of the American riders like try, I don't know, extra hard to court to get onto the team, and they'll ask around and do whatever they can to try to make the team. When it's in France and you have a chance to race in front of your home fans like that, and obviously feel the support, do you feel like a little extra motivation to want to get on the team and be there for your countrymen?
I don't feel like I think the riders today, they are not really like that. I think the future season, the next season, is priority today.
Okay.
Like MX of Nations is really a race you do as a bonus after your season. So I think now like the mentality for many riders is more like depends on what the team wants to do, the testing, the recovery. So for sure, like when we decide to go, it's like extra motivation to ride at home. But to me, and I feel like from what I heard from many of the riders, they probably doesn't say it public. But today, I think the next season is more priority.
Yeah, it's coming up next year on the show. By the way, is Brian Deegan, Dylan, and obviously Hayden's great. He just won his first overall. But how about the fans around that truck all year long? It's just nuts.
I don't know. I didn't even see it. I think in the RV or in the 450 team.
Okay.
I don't want to see what there are many people around the 250 team.
Oh yeah. There's a lot going on over there. You should walk over there.
Steve, he's trying to win. He's focused on winning. He doesn't have time to look at the 250 truck.
That's a great point. Southwick, you got to be happy for this weekend, Dylan, coming up.
Why should I?
I feel like you're good at Southwick.
Yeah, I have good stats for sure.
Yep.
I think I never been off podium over there. I have multiple wins. So yeah, that's the track I've been good on it. But we see like it's Southwick. The weather can make a lot. Like it really affect the track, and yeah, it can change a lot the track. It can be a good like a fun track or a nightmare track. So we see, but yeah, it's a track where I have good stats, so I hope I can keep up.
Chest protector over this weekend. That's it. Chest protector over. That's going to be it. Thank you for the time, Dylan. I really appreciate it. Good job at Redbud. That was exciting when you were catching Jet, and yeah, man, slowly getting better and better here. So it's exciting to watch if you can get back to your form where you need to be. I think this thing could get really great. So thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will try my best.
All right, sounds good, Dylan. See you, man.
Thank you.
Dylan Ferrandis, everybody, brought to you by Renegade Racing Fuel. Nothing going on for next year.
Yeah, that was kind of shocking.
I mean, maybe he's snowing us a little bit.
Maybe, but like, come on. He's got to find a ride somewhere.
Yeah, I know
he's too good.
I know he's talked to the HEP guys. That's happened.
Yeah, for sure. But like, the fact that he even said the words retirement, like, know that he probably is thinking it a little bit then.
I'm being serious, though. Yeah, he's not happy. Dude, the guys,
I know.
You've interviewed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very quick to bring up the bike every time I interview him, which is why we were so, bike heavy on this interview for tonight, I feel like. So
Yeah, he doesn't make a lot of excuses. He's like a lot of Europeans. They just tell you what they think. And, you know what I mean?
I don't feel like when you ask him about the bike, he's like, the bike is the problem. It's holding me back. He's like, no, I have to figure out like why I don't feel comfortable, on this chassis, or why it doesn't feel good here.
If you're afraid to ask a question, don't ask Dylan, because he's going to give you straight facts. You know.
Well, even right there, he said many riders probably don't say that they don't care about Motocross of Nations, but I'm thinking the next season already.
Right.
So.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Let's go to Jackson on one. What's up, Jackson? How are you, man?
Hey, what's up?
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. I had a SMX question about the points.
Okay, shoot.